Commissioner Lee, please.
Everyone, please bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us all here safely together today. Please bless this time and help it to be fruitful. Please help everyone to also make it home safely. And thank you for all that you have given us. Amen.
Amen. Commissioner Marquetti.
Please join me in the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You prior military folks out there know that you can salute the flag when we do the Pledge of Allegiance, right? Oh, good point. Nice. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Langley, Commissioner Lawrence.
Here.
Commissioner Northrup.
Here.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Grice.
Here.
Commissioner Barrera.
Here.
Commissioner Marquetti.
Here.
And Commissioner Lee.
Here.
All right, everybody's present except for Tom. Heard he's sick. We pray that he gets well. All right, before we open the floor for public comment, this will be for agenda items only. You have 3 minutes. This is not a world stage. Keep it to county business and for the good of the people. The floor is now open. That usually deters a lot of stuff. Floor is now closed. We have any additions or deletions to the agenda?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I would like to delete under new business number 1, M-183-2025, which is the administrator's contract. There are a couple of items on the contract that need to be fine-tuned, and so we will be receiving that within a couple weeks.
Okay.
And I would like to replace it with
Oh.
a discussion regarding dissolving the committee of the whole.
All right. And to add to the agenda, item number 20 for the consent agenda would be M-184-2025. And it's the motion to approve software integration costs for prosecutor's office, sheriff's office, and courts, and corresponding budget adjustments. It should have been on there, but it got missed, so we discussed it at the cow. Anybody else?
Is that 184 or 183?
184.
Okay.
All right. Commissioner Lawrence.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the agenda as amended.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any recognitions? Nope. Presentations. It's 2024 Office of the Medical Examiner Annual Report. Sir, you have the floor. Push the middle button on the microphone there. Yep.
Very good. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Hansma. I am your medical examiner, and I believe you have before you a copy of the annual report pertinent to Cass County. This is part of a larger report that is available on our website if you ever want to see how your county numbers compare to the other 13 counties that our office serves. You can go on the website and see the whole data. It's very easy to find. Just Google WMed Medical Examiner Annual Report. You'll find it, no problem. But I'll just run you through real briefly your numbers essentially for 2024. If you look right on that first table there, 2024 runs down that column on the right, and essentially we're still seeing a decline in overall deaths and numbers of deaths that need to be reported to or investigated by the medical examiner's office in Cass County since 2021. I stood in front of all of my counties last year and said what we're kind of seeing is a return to pre-COVID numbers, and I could not say whether or not numbers would continue to fall or whether they'd stabilize or rise. It's proven to be a mixed bag. Cass County, the numbers have continued to decline. In other counties, they've stabilized. In other counties, they've gone up. So it's just kind of noise in the data at this point. At the bottom of that first page, you'll see cremation permit authorizations. 79% of deaths essentially are going the route of cremation now. So our office approves cremation permits to make sure that no non-natural deaths are slipping through the cracks uninvestigated before that body is cremated, and it's basically impossible to do any sort of examination on it. So that keeps us quite busy. As that continues to rise. On the next page, you'll see the manners of death reported in Cass County. Most people in this country die a natural death, fortunately, and it's no different in Cass County. So looking down that right column, the 2024 numbers, accident is always the second most common. And then in this case, the important number there is 0, that's homicides. So no homicides in Cass County in 2024, we love that. Right below it, you see deaths reported by age, and fortunately, based on these numbers, it appears that everybody in Cass County pretty much lives to ripe old age, and that's also wonderful. There was tragically one pediatric suicide by hanging, unfortunately, but the vast majority of deaths, as you read across that bottom row, are shifted towards the elderly or at least the middle age, and so that's encouraging, and most of them are natural deaths. Right below it is the pediatric deaths. I did mention there was the one hanging between the ages of 11 and 17 that was suicidal in nature, but there were no infant deaths reported to the medical examiner's office in Kent County, or excuse me, in Cass County. I'm from Kent County, so Cass County.
You're forgiven.
Thank you, appreciate it. All right, so when Kent County annexes Cass County, then we'll, okay, never mind. Next page is accidental deaths. So Cass County accidental deaths, you can see down that 2024 data there. Motor vehicles and drug-related deaths tend to be at the top of the list, and then falls also tend to be at the top of the list everywhere, and it's no different here for Cass County. Drug-related deaths, 2024, again, on that right column, there were 9. 9 of them were certified as accident, which is by convention how they are certified. If there was no homicidal or suicidal intent, they by default become accident. Total number involving opioids, interestingly enough, only 2 of those 9 involved opioids in Cass County, which is possibly a trend at this point. We can discuss it further if you want about opioid trends, but I'll just kind of finish moving through the data before you here. On the last page, you have suicides, and 2024 now is along that bottom row instead of that right-hand column. And you see we did see that one adolescent suicide, unfortunately, but the majority shifted towards the elderly, which is what it typically is. And so Cass County, no different there. And then by mechanism, that next table below, 2 by firearm and 4 by hanging for the total of 6. That is typical everywhere. Cass County's no different. It's just access to means. Firearms and means of hanging are very easily acquired, and so that is commonly what we see in suicides. And that is the data rapidly presented. Any questions that I can answer for you?
Anybody have any questions for a medical examiner?
No,
It's pretty straightforward, sir.
it sure is.
I love it.
All's quiet.
Nobody wants to talk about opioid. That's amazing.
No.
Yeah.
Every other county does, so
Well,
God bless you.
We've got other entities that report on it, and we are well versed in it. From Woodlands and other facilities here in the county. So
Very good.
appreciate it, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a pleasant
Thank you.
evening.
You too.
Very good.
All right, proposed consent agenda. Vice Chair Lawrence.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion with a one-time roll call vote to approve M-164-2025 through M-184 through 2025.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Lee,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrera,
Yes.
Commissioner Marquetti, Commissioner Grice,
Yes.
Chair Jones,
Yep.
Commissioner Northrup,
Yep.
and Commissioner Lawrence.
Yes.
All right. District 1. You have anything? Oh, Langley, my bad. Langley, Lawrence, Kent, Cass. It's getting contagious here. District 2.
Well, I just got word this past, I think it was a week ago now, that they did sign the agreement with Smackus, so that has been signed and approved, and it's in force right now. And that agreement for ambulance service was for 3 years, and it will renew itself unless anything else changes during that 3 years or after that 3 years or whatever. So everybody's kind of happy about that. We got that settled and gone. Also, I don't know if you people have heard, but Harding's in Dowagiac is closing. I'm sorry to see that go because it's been there for an awful long time. So, and that's all I have.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chair, may
Yes,
I
ma'am.
ask
Yeah.
Commissioner Lawrence? Now, the agreement that was signed with Smackus, that's all of the entities that have been involved?
Yes,
Oh, that's great news.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for your effort on that.
you're welcome.
It's been a long time coming. Commissioner Northrup.
Yeah, I'd just like to remind a lot of people that we're not the road commission
That's a good point.
and get a lot of calls.
Yeah, good point.
And I said, they probably don't even know who I am. So,
I had a guy call me today that asked me if I could endorse him again for the liquor store on US 12, and what do I feel that they need to bring to the county as far as Milton Township. I was like, yeah, you all really don't know what I do. So I explained to them, and they still didn't get it. Still don't get it. Yeah. Commissioner Grice.
Yes, sir, just a small announcement. Jefferson Township is looking to appoint a clerk. They're taking applications, so if anybody's interested from Jefferson Township, I would jump on it, don't wait, because they are looking. That's it, sir, thank you.
All right. Commissioner Barrera.
Nothing to report.
Commissioner Marquetti.
I just have a couple of things. The Edwardsburg Food Pantry, 2 weeks ago, we had our giveaway for Thanksgiving. We give out a box of non-perishable food items, and we give out a turkey and a pumpkin pie. And the day that we did that, fortunately, the weather cooperated. We weren't real cold, but we gave out over 200 turkeys, pies, boxes. So we considered it to be very successful. And then on the 21st of December, we do something very similar for Christmas, except we also have toys and Christmas items. And then the next thing I have is that we went to the Nats. Jim and I were both at the Nats meeting, and they showed the 13-second rapid SOS, and everybody was quite like, oh, wow. And then I thought that some of you might be interested in that they're going to do a roundabout at Gumwood and US 12. The engineering will begin in 2026. The bids will go out in 2027, and it will be constructed in 2028. I wanted to mention that I attended the annual Conservation District event. They had a great speaker, and it was a very nice evening. Also on the Planning Commission, we held the public hearing on the master plan, and later on this month, we will be getting the master plan to approve, and then it's ours forever, or for 5 years.
For us anyway.
Yes, and that's it.
You forgot something.
What did I forget?
You all had cookies today.
Oh, thank you. Okay, yes, we had the cookie walk, and I'll have you know that I baked 100 cookies. Yes, yes. And we had the cookie walk, and then tonight at 6:30, they have the Christmas tree lighting.
Nice.
Thank you for reminding.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get any cookies? Did you see any cookies?
I don't go there when I'm not working for your township. I don't go there.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Ugly Sweater, you're next.
I think it looks good. So, mine's all about Union. Tomorrow night, they're doing their Christmas tree lighting at 6 p.m. And then they extended their Decorate Union light. You can sign up for it if you live in Union to the 10th. So if you live in Union, you want to participate in their Decorate for Union, I can't remember the exact terms for it, but you have to do that by the 10th.
Got it.
And then they give out awards to the ones that they think decorated the best.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, administrators report.
Just a few things. So the auditors were here in mid-November for a few days working through internal controls and major programs for the single audit. Everything went well. I've been working on union negotiations, so those are going very well so far. The finance director role has been posted. We've gotten a few applications so far, so that just got posted last week, so super excited to start seeing some of those applications come in. Wanted to follow up, the employees did a food drive as there was some scarcity for food for a while. I was overwhelmed by how giving our employees were. We were able to hand over quite a bit of food over to the Village of Marcellus and Helping Hands. And working on a library tour, it sounded like everyone was very interested in that. I'm hoping to get that set up for January 8th. We're just trying to get that dialed in. And I was hoping to do that before a Board of Commissioner meeting one afternoon about 3:30. So I will send out an email once we get that all set up. And then just a quick few reminders. Christmas for the Animals is this weekend from 10 to 2. And then the Village of Cassopolis is doing their elf scavenger hunt, and they're starting right here in the building. So should be some fun activities going on this weekend.
Nice. You're doing great things, Jennifer. Thank you. Any questions for the administrator? All right, county partners. Charity, you have anything for us today?
We did hold our...
You have to come up here. You can't do it from back there. Jody does amazing things, but I don't know if she has you mic'd up back there or not. Got it.
Okay. We had our annual meeting on Tuesday night. We did our election for the Cass County Conservation District Board, and Lois Cole was reelected, and Cindra Michael is our newest board member to replace Jim Kings. That's all I got.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Elected officials, Madam Clerk, as always, you will be number one as long as I'm sitting here.
Thank you, Chair Jones. Quickly, I was able to attend the Conservation District annual meeting and had the pleasure of managing their election. If you have not checked out the Conservation District, it's definitely worth checking out. They had an incredible speaker, honored several local farmers, so it was a great evening. Commissioner Marquetti was there. Very well done. Also, I had the pleasure of participating in an event sponsored by Helping Hands in the COA called Who Gets My Stuff? This is the second one I've participated in. If you have not checked out these sessions, they are well worth your while. They've been holding 2 a day. They hold them quarterly, one at the COA in Dowagiac, one in Cassopolis. This latest one, we had the benefit of having Billy Hires, the bank manager from GW Jones, and Attorney LeBray, who is extremely knowledgeable, and some of the things that he shared, people were shocked at. So, you know, no matter how old you are, it definitely helps to get your affairs in order and check out those informational sessions. And finally, I always mention elections. We're still closing out the November special election. Unfortunately, only 7,500 people voted, which was right about, it was a very low turnout. Just got all the cost in. It cost $77,000 to run an election for less than 8,000 people to vote, which is really, really disappointing. And that's all I have.
And that was the result of voting on Proposition 3, wasn't it, like 2 years ago? Or something like
We would have this, well, yes, the absentee, that is extremely expensive.
Yeah, jeez. All right, thank you, ma'am. Sheriff.
Real quick, Saturday is Christmas for the animals at the animal shelter. Ron's got everything pretty much set up. So if you have a chance to stop by, bring a bag of dog food or cat food or some kitty litter or some Lysol and have some food with us and visit with the critters. So that'll be going on. And then we're also doing Shop with a Cop on Saturday. We were able to raise enough money. We have six families that will get $500 each to buy Christmas presents with, and then we'll provide them with a gift card for food for the holiday. So we're pretty excited about giving that out.
That's all I got.
I'm getting my adopted dog tomorrow. I'm getting a Great Pyrenees. Yeah, yeah. It'll be sitting here hopefully next meeting.
What time is the Christmas for the animals? 10 to 2.
10 to 2. Yeah, got it. That day. Treasurer was here. Prosecutor, you're up.
Just have one bit of somber news in passage of someone here in Cass County, or not Cass County, but Southwest Michigan. Many of you probably remember for many years up in Kalamazoo County, Jim Gregert was the prosecutor up there. He was there for 20 or 30 years, just a giant amongst law enforcement officials in Michigan. And sadly, he passed away from cancer earlier this week. I'm still waiting to hear about the funeral announcements. But if you're in the world of prosecution, this was truly one of the giants that a lot of us learned a lot of things from him, including myself, and I'm just sad to hear that he's passed. Just wanted to let those that may have known him or known of him be aware of it. So, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, new business. Commissioner Marquetti, you have the floor.
Okay, so this has been, dissolving the committee of the whole has been talked about with a number of other commissioners. And so I thought that it was going to come up a couple months ago, and so I just decided to bite the bullet and get it on the agenda because I am in favor of dissolving the committee of the whole. And one of my main reasons is because we are constantly having to have special meetings. In order to, there's too much business that comes up in between times. So we would still have a meeting the second or the third Thursday. So it's not that we're only going to go down to one meeting, but we would still have a meeting, but it would be a regular business meeting at that time. So I just would like to know how other people feel about it. I have talked to the administrator about it as well. So as I said, I thought, well, the time has come because we have a new year coming up, so we can decide now if.
Well, the premise that we initiated the committee of the whole again was because we would get something, like we get our agenda on Friday, the week before. So it's like 6 days. And the commissioners, we have 6 days to answer, get any questions answered, get any details. But there were still times where the person that was sponsoring whatever new business or old business came up and talked to us, and then some of the commissioners didn't feel as they had enough time to digest it, right? And that's why we initiated the committee of the whole to give us more time, with the premise that we would know we'd have special meetings that are 15 minutes. I don't think we've had any special meetings that were more than 15 minutes prior to, you know. But if we do dissolve the cow, just know that there's still going to be special meetings, and we still get the agenda the Friday before. And I encourage, like I always have for the last 6 years, as soon as you get that agenda, I set the agenda, so I know all about it. But when I wasn't chair, when the agenda came out Friday afternoon at 1300 or 1 o'clock for you civilians, I'd be here finding out about it, asking questions. So there shouldn't be no excuses for nobody not to know what's going on and what you're voting on come Thursday afternoon. But it's
So
just my
your
thoughts.
point is?
My point is that if we get rid of it, know that there's positives and negatives about having the cow or not having the cow. If we have it, then we've got plenty of time to digest everything. If we don't have it, there's going to be things that come up that are going to be last minute, and we're still going to have special meetings, or you're going to have to vote on something that, you know, or like you said, eat a bullet and table it to digest it further, but still we're going to have another special meeting. So,
Chair Jones.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
In the past, I was really in favor of the committee of the whole, but at a time where we had 5 commissioners that were brand new coming onto the board a couple years ago. So going into these 4-year terms, I think it is appropriate opportunity for us to take a step and look at this. As of right now, I am in favor of eliminating the cow, just so that we can streamline some of our business items. But, you know, we'll leave it up to the
I'm good
group.
with that too. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I was on the previous board that when we eliminated the cow meetings, and the reason why we did that was we were having meeting after meeting after meeting, and we were not accomplishing too much in the cow meeting because you had the agenda in front of you. Like you said, you still can come in and ask questions and be ready. Now, the cow meetings, we just come and we go, and it's just pushing the paperwork to the regular meeting. And so I'm in favor of eliminating that. The only other question I would say is, for my time being back on the board, I'm surprised how many special meetings we're holding that stuff can't wait to get on the agenda. You know, that just surprised me, how many special meetings on top of it.
Yeah, it happens.
That's because the days that we have the cows, we're not allowed to add stuff on under new business to vote on it, right?
Right.
So I think that's gonna help that aspect out
Sometimes.
too.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
I mean, I would say there's been positives and negatives, right? So like, when you have the cow, you have more time to think and work on it, and there have been instances where we've moved it forward, supporting it in the cow, and then failed it in the meeting because we've had more time to look at it. Also, the other thing with the cow is it gives more information to the people and more time for them to look at it, so it doesn't look like we're trying to sneak. It's more open. It gives the community more time. I will say though, however, that with the cow, right, we've figured it out, we kind of know how it works, and it just seems like half the time we go to the cow, we've looked through it all, and we're like, all right, yeah, we could have just passed this at this time. I mean, so I look at both of those things, and I could go either way, like, in all honesty.
One thing that we don't do a lot on this board is we don't table a lot of items. So I think if we eliminated the cow, we could start exercising that option of tabling something if we feel that we need to kind of digest it a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree.
Commissioner Lawrence, you have any input?
Well, I've been really in favor of the cow since we started that, because like Jeremiah has said, and, you know, it gave me another 2 weeks to sit and think about what we just discussed and went through, and I could find out more about it in them 2 weeks to say, okay, I'm good with voting on this, or I'm not good with voting on it, because we can always take it off. If it went through the cow, we can still always take it off, or whatever the case may be. But I've been good with it.
Commissioner Northrup, do you have any input? All right,
We didn't have it back in.
right. So,
Chairman Jones?
yes, sir.
Would we be looking at taking some sort of action today or just?
That's what I was just getting ready
Okay.
to do. You know, don't take Commissioner Marquette's thing and eat a bullet. And I would move that we eliminate the cow and go back to having 2 regular meetings. But first, I would like to see if the clerk, because this involves her also and it affects her, if you had any input on whether we should have a cow or not.
Just briefly, I've been here a long time, and when I started, we had no committee of the whole, and we didn't have a consent agenda. There were individual motions. I can tell you there was a lot more discussion. I received a lot more phone calls and questions, but we also discussed motions at the actual meetings. We had more discussion than we're holding now at the cow. So keep in mind, just because it's a motion on a regular meeting agenda doesn't mean you can't call individuals up, ask questions. Like you all said, you can postpone. So you can still be transparent and still have discussion, even with a regular meeting.
All right, so Mr. Parliamentarian, can I make a motion right now? Because I believe I can. So being the chair of this board, I move that we eliminate the cow and go back to 2 regular meetings.
Second.
May we have a roll call, please?
Yes, ma'am. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Grice,
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrera,
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Yes.
Commissioner Marquetti. And Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
All right. tell Tom, see what you missed, man. You better take some NyQuil or something and come in here. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So are we doing this like right now, so the next meeting is business meeting, or do you want this as of the first? I mean, this is as of right now,
I would say
right?
January.
Yeah.
Right. I think we still, since it's already said, still should have the cow.
I was gonna say, because if not, we're gonna need a special meeting at the next one too. We've got a lot. Regular
I
meeting?
told you. So January 8th, I think that's when we started.
Okay.
January 8th.
Special meeting before the cow.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December, are you good with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always good with it. I'm gonna be here regardless.
Yeah, hopefully some union stuff, the administrator's contract, the master plan, so there's quite a few things to go on a
There's a
special
number of
meeting
things.
So
too.
don't nobody be complaining, oh.
And I'm very excited about the
we
cow
don't
going
have
away.
enough time to think, oh, we still gonna have special meetings, so it'll be all right. Yeah.
I don't
All
think
right.
we'll have as many, sir. I
Yeah.
don't think we'll have as,
It'll be okay. All right, good deal. Public comment, limit to 3 minutes per person. Just remember, it's for Cass County business only, not a world stage or a platform. Mr. Benz, you are up.
So first, I'd like to thank the board for giving me the opportunity to serve on the Woodlands Board. I appreciate it, but that's not why I'm here. I don't know if many of you heard, but on October 11th, SEPSA Fire Authority had one of their very active captains experience a life-threatening medical emergency. He had a aortic dissection, which is normally fatal.
Yeah.
He survived. In the surgery for that, he ended up getting septic infection
Yeah.
during it, and it almost killed him again. He went into cardiac arrest several times, and he has been down at IU in critical condition since. He's on a ventilator. But on Saturday, this coming Saturday, December 6th, from 3 to 7, they're having a fundraiser benefit for him at the SEPSA Fire Station. Tons of raffles and prizes. Everything's been donated, and 100% of it goes to him and his family. Not sure how long he's going to be IU. It's going to be quite a while. And then when he does come back, he's still going to be hospitalized in special care for quite some time. He was one of the most active firefighters they had. He made 95% of the runs in Porter. So it's been pretty stressful on the department because they're already short, and then to have one of the most active guys down has been hard. So if anybody's available, they'd like to see you there on Saturday. So.
Are you all still taking donations?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, well, send me a message, and I donated a knife to the Firefighters Association today to Alan Miltonberger.
Yeah,
But I-
that's what it was for. I'm
That's
sure.
what it was for?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm
Yep.
good then, all right.
Absolutely. So thank
Okay,
you.
so I already donated.
Mr. Chair,
ma'am.
may I say something? Yes, Adam Sullivan, and we both knew about it, and I appreciate you mentioning it because I forgot about it. But I do want to say thanks for those Christmas decorations.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, sir. Hold on, Jesse.
Jesse, I just want to thank you for volunteering to step up to serve on our board. We need you on that board. And the second question, the fundraiser is what day?
It's the 6th, December 6th.
Okay.
From 3 to 7, I believe, until they run out of food, and then they'll be hanging around the station, so.
And that's in Porter?
Yep, it's at Porter's Fire Station.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that Adam is one tough dude. Like, they 0% both times, chance of survival. They said
Yeah.
he was
Wow.
not supposed to live both times, 100% no way.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. And then that meeting, not this Tuesday, next Tuesday at 5 for Woodlands.
Yeah.
Just making sure he knows.
Don't be late on your first meeting. All right, floor is still open for public comment. All right, floor is closed. Any announcements from our commissioners? District 2,
None.
3, 4, 5,
No, thank you.
6, 7, and 8. All right, we are adjourned.